What's good, y'all? Today is June 22nd, 2026. Uh, for starters, me and my job were over with. Um, got my termination letter today. Uh, nah, I don't really want to speak on it much. Not because, I hate it or anything, but there's just not much to speak on. Um, but now it's a new page for me in the book. And if I'm being honest with you, I kind of know what this means now. For me, I feel like it means for me to go all in on the things that God has put on my heart. Um, and just to see how the rest of this is going to pan out. If I'm being honest, part of me is scared. I'm pretty scared, because usually when it comes to things like this, it's hard for me to keep calm, just because of the standard way you look in other people's eyes. There's like a sort of honor that comes with like you working hard supposedly at a job that you don't really like just to go ahead and provide for others. And I don't feel like God's calling me to that kind of honor. I feel like he's calling not even just me, but to anybody else out there. Like, you don't always have to do the things that people say that you should do. Sometimes God calls you to do things that aren't necessarily normal to everybody else. And that looks different for everybody, whether it's the small moral decisions, whether it's career choices or things like that. Sometimes God calls you to do something out of that normalcy in society. And that's where he sometimes does the greatest things. I mean, right now, the main thing I can think of is Noah's Ark. When Noah had to build that ark, he looked crazy to other people up until it was done with and the flood came around. Then who was looking crazy then? So, I feel like God's calling me to build my ark, or the ark, not mine. He's calling me to build the ark. And if you've been on this channel before, you know what that means. For me, it's content, engineering, or maybe it may be something different. Who knows? But whatever God sees fit. And all my plans, I give them to him. And I'm just turning to him right now. But that's really all for update. I really haven't been uploading on this as much as I should. But this is going to be huge for me. Either in a good way or in a bad way. But God provides either way. So, yeah, just stay tuned, I guess.